Welcome back to the campfire, my friends. In Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We're at the tavern. We're recruiting our old friends.
Eh? What'll
Next
it
will be our fighter Adonan.
Folks come by here.
So we want an Aumaua. Pretty powerful Aumaua, coastal Aumaua, towering physique, a resistance to might, afflictions. And we want this to be a multi-class thing, because he's learned more now. We want him to be a fighter, and a black jacket to boot. Constant recovery is less effective. Yeah, that's okay, because, you know, he could maybe knock down, but we want really disciplined barrage. I've explained myself among that, because it's really hard to hit things in Path of the Damned, and this helps with it. Knocking down is also good, but this is best. We want him to be a Paladin, because as a Paladin, first, I mean, he's the steadfast one, and then he can also, I think, heal himself later on. So here we go. Could go be one of the kind wayfarers, or one of the Shieldbearers of St. Elcga, because he's been helping so much. He's been a good friend. So much the Paladin Order of Adonan warriors who emphasize honesty and diplomacy over cruelty and aggression. Shieldbearers were founded in honor of an elven noble who helped unite the Edir and Kulklin kingdoms after a long war. Gain Lay on Hands. It prevents death when cast on other allies, and while equipped with a shield, 1 engagement. So we've got it here. We've got the Lay on Hands. Can gain Hands of Light and Greater Lay on Hands too. Substantial amount of health and robust inspiration, or granting the Courageous Inspiration, which is also good. It's Resolve, so that's the way we want to go. Let's see. We want the Flames of Devotion of the Sworn Enemy. Marks an enemy as the focus for the Paladin's Righteous Fury, granting a damage bonus against the target until combat ends or the target goes down. Is it also for our people? The Flames of Devotion, 20% damage dealt as burn. That's also helpful. Calls upon the Paladin's inner fire, causing their equipped weapons to burst into flame as they strike, and adding burn damage to the attack. So this would help us get more damage in. Just any damage. This would help us. Now this just marks. It doesn't need accuracy. This has accuracy. Has increased burn damage. Well, that's very specific. I really would like to see Sworn Enemy more, as it's just more flexibility. And now, well, that's hard. We certainly want someone who is very, very tough, so doesn't need a lot of intellect. He would have maybe a little bit of might, also for the healing. Resolve's good. Might is good. Constitution is good. Dexterity, perception, intellect. Yeah. I don't think we need that much intellect. Let's put this into perception rather. And let's see, yeah, we're of course for the Deadfire Archipelago, which brings us more dexterity, which can be in turn put into constitution. So we have good resolve, good constitution, and good might. It's a little bit mightier than before. Maybe we should put this into perception. I'm not really sure. This has been our weakness for Adonan the last times. It's hard. It's really hard. And we're a Crusader, so this is recommended. This is also recommended. Resolve is pretty good. Might perception. In the end, we need to hit better. That's the thing. That's just such an advantage. Dexterity is all good and stuff, but perception is what counts here. Intellect, not so much. Let's have a look here. What we will have. Yeah, it's not so much. I mean, the immolation, okay, but it's not so much about area of effect spells or something like that. So it's really that's what we can do, and that's how we will do it. What was our job? What do we want him to be? That's the main thing. We want him to be good at athletics and maybe explosives. That's not so important. And streetwise and history. Because he loves the stories of the Deadfire. And he collects them from the streets. So let's see. Streetwise athletics. That would be... Raider would be good. Survival athletics streetwise. Yeah, that's also good as slave. Streetwise athletics. That goes well along here, right? Intimidate. What do we want as an extra? Stealth could be useful, even only one thing. We don't need survival. Maybe a raider. Spend our life on the wrong side of the law. Streetwise athletics and intimidate. Blade and battle is your way of life. Yeah, that could help too, but stealth really could help as well. Mercenary, more intimidation, or raider. What you want, you take, and what was theirs has a tendency to become yours. Yeah, that's before we became what we are now, right? The background was a raider. A raider. And we want him to have a couple of things. We really would like the quarter staff to be the offensive setup. And then we want to have something... Something defensive. The pole axe. No. There's that. And then we want half sword and shield. If we can get that. Penetrating armor better. What do we want to is maybe a crossbow. Or a warbow. I'm not sure about that. The crossbow has the interrupting shot, and that's pretty good. If you fire at the people like in the back row. I don't think we need that now. I think it's more important really to have something going with a shield. So either the medium shield, blocking completely, or the wall. Take a careful position behind the large shield significantly reduces incoming ranged weapon damage, as well as damage from attacks that target reflex while active you are unable to move. And that's really not good, and that's why we're going for medium shield block. And the half sword. And I mean, we will have a ranged weapon. We'll give him that one of the pistols. That's fine. How should he look? We have pretty good portraits here. Let me see. This was the one for him. I think, if I remember right, that was the coolest portrait. Let's see, I mean, we're fine with this setup. Let's give him a nice thing here. How about that ponytail? Or has he balded? No. Hasn't balded yet. That might yet come. And that's the classical hero, right? Maybe it's better now with this. Or this one. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, as a paladin, you certainly want to boast a little bit. Even though he has that cloak on, and when he reveals his hair, then this comes out, right?
Show him how it's done!
Attack!
Ah!
Let's go. Time to see and not be seen.
I'll teach you a lesson!
Take him down!
Hit it! Well, if...
Out of my way!
Let me show you what I can do.
After him!
Death to our enemies!
Cocky? I'm not sure.
Kill them all! Onward! Let's keep quiet. Leading the way.
Yeah, he's more like the noble type. Why not? He could be heroic. But that always looks like they are unable to breathe. I cannot do this. Rather sullen. Drunk. No. Oh, goodness me. Energetic. Yeah, he would be energetic. He's well trained. It's just called Adonan. A good fighter. And now Paladin too. Was always leading the way.
Leading the way.
Getting back to the front. And now, yeah, we still have it there with us to unlock things. Still, we want to have someone else. Our good wizard, Gurstine Duskwalker.
Still kicking, eh? Folks come by here.
I think we had her another elf, but a wood elf this time. Natural resistance towards dexterity afflictions. And that will be a single class this time. A wizard and blood mage to gain a little bit of health regeneration. What do we want to... Slicken was always the trump card we had in the old game. Causing prone to anyone in the area of effect. That was so good. And I just can't believe how good that was. In Eothas, it was always solid, I'd say. But Slicken is really the thing. Yeah, Slicken... It's unable to live. We're unable to live without Slicken. Then we want intellect and perception, that's the thing. Dexterity maybe a little bit. Might is good. Everything is good. Our resolve mustn't be so high. Constitution, we can do a compromise there. Even if it hurts. Even if it hurts. But we need intellect. That's important. And perception, that's important too. Maybe a little bit of dexterity and a little bit of might. We could set it up like here. Let's see. I think she came from the Living Lands. I'm not sure anymore. A mountainous region of the large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystems vary dramatically from valley to valley. A home to an assortment of races in a variety of colonial and independent settlements. Oh, Old Valia. Some intellect here. Some Middle Plains. Not so much. Adir. Of the old empires to the west. Rawatai. I think it was the Living Lands. Then we can go back and see if that's still fitting for us. Perception 19 is of course very good. Intellect 18. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'd rather have it like this. I don't know. I know damage is important, but perception is so much more important. Here you go. What do we want her to do? We want her to be good in insights and diplomacy and arcana. So, let's see. Insights, diplomacy, arcana. Woo. Maybe we'll do a little bit of power gaming, right? Old Valia, here we come. Insight. Insight and diplomacy. Diplomacy is not that important, but insight is pretty important. An artist. To religion. Yeah. Maybe if we can get insight and arcana somewhere. Can we even get arcana somewhere? Oh, look at that. 2 inside arcana metaphysics. Philosophers. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the scientist. That wasn't too bad. What could we have here? Look at that. 20 perception. Oh. Diplomacy, insight, arcana. Mystic. Rawatai. And from the Deadfire archipelago. Not really that much. What would be cool is, of course, that here. Let's see, an artist. Why not? I think she was an artist in our original game too. So that's the only background we get her to be an artist. Old Valia. Intellect too. That's also very useful. So she will be an artist. And we want to have a scepter and a wand and maybe a shield, but that's not that important. Scepter, because of the damage types, and a wand. Smallest of the magical implements, usually made from wood or bone. So we can use a shield with that together. And let's see, how was our portrait? I barely remember it. It's down there. I think this was it. I'm not sure. No, this one. This one was it. Definitely. We had her there. So we need to get this going a bit. Her skin must be a little bit more bleak. And the cloth colors. Yeah, let's have a full black. The hair. Why not also black hair, right? She's the dark one. Her eyes could be like that. Grey. The head. Burned away part of her hair. What's that? No, that's nice to see. I like these extreme ones. Let's have her that one. That's like borderline goth.
No prisoners! Yeah!
That's smooth. Leah!
I won't let you down!
I won't let you hurt my
You're going down!
Vax has got nothing on me. Trinket takes point.
I've got an arrow with your name on it. Finish them!
Sharp eyes and keen ears. I shall lead us.
Bring them!
A blade in the dark. Yes? Now I am leader of the group.
Kill them all!
They won't see us coming. Well?
Testing that out a little bit.
Show them how it's done!
They'll never know I'm here. I got this. I'll teach you a lesson.
Let us end this!
Silence surrounds me. Yes? I shall lead us.
No prisoners!
No prisoners. Yeah, let's make her sinister now. A sinister erudite. Have Gurstine Duskwalker coming with us. Her also part of the elves group that left the lands of the ancestors. Because they wanted to do some revolutionary things. Breaking up the tradition. Breaking up the haughtiness of the elves. Going out there. Look at that. Oh my goodness me. 19 intellect. 12 might is kind of good, but 19 intellect. That will help massively, and with the 19 perception, of course. Yeah, I think that's a good balance. We need a good formation. Let's see. Yeah, of course we want Adonan here and Kevaver at the front. Then we want Adair here at the back. At the back we want our two people here. And the second one. I want that kind of thing, and have the others stand back a little bit. So we're nearly there, nearly there. Our people need clothing. Like Adonan here. Needs his good, well, leather armor. My goodness me. Give him some swords, some weaponry. We have a half sword. No, not yet. We get that thing. We have another two-handed weapon. No. Give him a Warhammer instead. And a small shield. What about Quoril? Yeah, he'll get the leather armor as well. The wand. Give the shields. Give her the shields as well, maybe. Like this one. Don't have no more shields. My goodness me. Yeah, leather armor first. A dagger in the offhand, that seems a little bit ridiculous. Maybe we'll have a torch in the offhand. And we'll have a pistol here, I'm not sure. We could have 2 pistols. That would be funny. Let's do that first, maybe. And then we'll have some things here, like the dagger is pretty accurate. Like this. Bam, bam. Or like... we could have it like this. That's also fun. Let's start with that setup. And the Warhammer. So that's the party as it looks. Look at that. Nice. Well, we'll investigate further and maybe go upstairs in the next episode. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon and happy gaming.